All right, what's up everybody? I got a serious question for you guys that I want you to answer in the comments down below. In terms of DTF transfers, would you rather have a hot peel transfer or a cold peel transfer, or does it not really matter to you? In the comments down below, would you rather have a hot peel transfer, a cold peel transfer, or does it not really matter to you? I need to know. So I'm going to be looking at the comments down below to see what the majority of people prefer. And if you can, I'd also like to know why. And I'll tell you why. Later on this month or either next month, stay tuned, but I'm going to be doing some tests. I'm going to order some transfers from a very, very reputable company. And I'm going to make my own transfers, and I'm going to press 10 shirts with my transfers, 10 shirts with the other company's transfers, and I want to see if it really does make a difference when it comes in terms of pressing a bunch of shirts. Like if you have like a bunch of shirts that you want to get done and you have like a legit customer order, does it really make a difference in terms of how fast you can finish the job? Because what we're all trying to do here is, you know, finish our jobs efficiently as fast as possible so we can make the most money, maximize our profits, move on to the next project, right? So does it make a difference? The reason why, and I said this in another video, right? I said, just think about the whole process before you answer the question. When you are, say you have a hot peel, you press the transfer, 15 seconds, 300 degrees, pops up, peel it off, final press, maybe like 5 seconds with the Teflon sheet covered up, right? Cold peel, press the transfer, put that shirt to the side, press another transfer, shirt to the side, press another transfer, shirt to the side, press another transfer. After you're done 10 shirts, hypothetically speaking, pressing 10 shirts in each instance, after you've done everything, peel the transfer, 5-second press, peel the transfer, 5-second press, peel the transfer, 5-second press, peel the transfer, 5-second press. Now, when you combine the both, is it the same amount of time versus with the hot peel, press, heat press pops up, peel the transfer, press again? The added step with the cold peel transfer, the cool peel transfer, would be taking the shirt off. But I don't know, is it really significant time, hot transfer versus cold transfer? I just want to know. Is it really a significant time, and what do you prefer and why? Just curious. One thing I love about my multi-needle machines is the ability to take one design, duplicate it right here inside of the machine, and produce more than one, more than two, more than three, as many as it can fit inside that specific hoop in one go. Just press start once. Love it. Let me show you how to set that up in the Ricoma Marquee. All right, so after you've selected your design and it appears inside of the hoop that you selected, you want to come over to where it says design settings right here. So click on that button right there, and it's going to give you some options on the marquee. Where it says duplicate is where you want to go to. You go to duplicate, and over here you'll be greeted with the horizontal and vertical boxes right here. Horizontal, obviously side to side, vertical up and down. So how many do you want to go horizontal? I'm going to click on copies, and I'm going to enter in 4 for this specific instance. Notice I pressed enter, but I didn't see anything appear. Vertical, I'm going to click on copies, I'm going to click 5, enter, still nothing appeared. That's because right next to copies it says distance in inches. Right next to copies in vertical it says distance in inches. So for here I'm going to put 2.50, save, and now notice it's spaced it out. For vertical up and down, I'm going to go ahead and probably put them 1 inch apart, save, and now it went up and down with them. All right, so now I'm going to put everything inside the hoop. All right, put everything inside the hoop. Now notice when I put it inside the hoop, it actually went inside the hoop and the color of the hoop changed. If it was outside the hoop, it would be red right there. So when it's inside the hoop, it tells you that, boom, you're good to go. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and press OK. And then it takes us back to our home screen right there. The next thing you want to do is select your colors. Actually, you want to select your colors before that, but I'm going to show you something dope. Notice this one design has 3 different colors, right? That's because you can go in here and you can actually select each different one and you can change the color. So notice, see, let's try to find this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go to the 10, each one is 2 colors, so that's actually going to be 20. So I'm going to go down here, if that makes sense to you guys, and where it says 20, notice how that's flashing, see, 20. I'm going to change that to yellow, and that made that text yellow right there. Press OK, and now I got all of them specific color except for that one yellow. So that's really cool that you can go in there and you can change one specific one of all that you have done on the Ricome Marquee. I think the Ricome Marquee is the only one that does this. All of the Ricome machines can duplicate designs, but the Marquee is the only one that has this feature where you can go ahead and select one of the ones that you duplicated and go ahead and change the color. All right, let's go over to the MT-1501 and see how we would do this on the MT-1501. So we're over here on the touch panel of the MT-1501, and let's go ahead and do this again. All right, so your screen's gonna look like this. Instead of pressing the thing that says design settings, you're gonna go to design set, which is the same as design settings, but it's just short. All right, design set. Click right there. And over here you see where it's set, where it shows horizontal and then it shows vertical, 1, 1. Now that's where we change our numbers just like we did before. So just like before, I'm going to go ahead and instead of just pressing a number this time, I'm going to clear this out and I'm going to press 4 this time, right? Now press enter. Again, you don't see anything. For over here, I'm going to go ahead and press 5 again like I did before, but see 15 went in there. We don't want 15 because 1 was previously in there. So we clear this out, we hit 5 and then we hit enter, okay. Now, what you're going to notice is, as soon as it's done thinking, again, we see nothing there. That's because we didn't space it out. Directly down below, you see the distance for the horizontal and the distance for vertical. So right here, this is different because it's not in inches, right? So you want to just play around with the numbers. Right now, it's 0.0. I'm going to hit let's go 450. All right, then I'm gonna hit enter, hit OK, and let's see how that spaces out. Probably gonna have to give it another number. All right, so it spaced it out a nice bit. So I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna clear that out. We're at 45 right now. I'm gonna hit 65, 0, enter, OK. Now we got a little bit of space between, so that's exactly what I'm looking for. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to press 35, 0, enter, because horizontal wise it's not as wide as vertical wise, so that's perfect. All right, nice space in between all of them. I'm going to hit escape and I'm going to go ahead and put them all, just like I did before, inside of my hoop. All right, and if they can't fit inside my hoop, what that means is, which they can, but what that would mean is I could make them close together. Like for example, right here, if I wanted to be closer together horizontal wise, I go back to design set, and instead of 35, I'm just gonna clear that out, and I'll hit 30, 0, enter, and that's gonna put them a little close together to give me enough space so I don't hit the edge of the hoop right there. All right, so that's how you set it in for the MT-1501. Now, when it comes to colors, if I hit the color and I hit, let's say I want the base to be white, the background to be white, and then the other one to be the light blue, I'm just gonna hit any one. Notice it's not letting me pick any more colors. I can't pick any more colors. So I'm limited to just all of them being one specific color in the Ricoma Mt-1501, unlike the Ricoma Marquee, which is a nice feature for the Marquee. All right, now let's go over to the A-Dubb panel. We didn't do that yet. Let's go over to the A-Dubb panel. All right, so we're over here at the Ricoma A-Dubb panel. I know you guys feel sorry for me because I have all three of these different panels. There's a lot to remember, but don't worry about it. It's not as complicated as it looks, not that complicated as it seems. Let me show you how to duplicate the designs in the A-Dubb panel, okay? So right here, all right, we don't really have anything that says design set, but we do have these, right? So right here it says copy. Let me click on that and where would that look like it would be as in terms of everywhere else? This look familiar? Horizontal, right? Along with the distance in millimeters. Vertical, right? Along with distance in millimeters. So right here, I'm going to do just like I did before. Let's see if it changes if I just press the number. Let's see, 4. Nope, I got to clear that out again. 4, enter. Then for vertical, I'm going to go clear. I'm going to go 5, enter, well, the check mark. And then I'm going to distance it out just like I did before, kind of, sort of. I think I had 45, 0, enter. And then for here, I had 30, 0, enter. And let me hit the check mark and let's see what that does. Let's see how that spaces everything out on the A-Dubb panel. Has to do a little thinking. Up, little too close together right there. Vertical is fine, horizontal is not. So let's change that from 45 and let's go clear. Let's go 50. That's probably going to be too close too, but let's just go 50, see what happens. All right, and if that doesn't work, then we'll go 55. 50 still too close together. I'm going to go 60. All right, clear, 6, 0, 0, enter, check. All right, let's see how that spaces that out. I think that's going to be good. All right, nice. All right, so now I'm going to go back in my menu. And again, they're all off to the side. The rim perimeter is dark because they're not inside the hoop. So I'm going to press this middle arrow like I did before to make it go fast. I'm going to put them right in the center of that hoop and that turn green. Now we're pretty much ready to embroider. All right, well, of course we'll do our trace and everything, but before we even do our trace, let's go ahead and let's check for the colors and see what it allows us to do inside of the colors. And hit the color, see, 1 and 2. It doesn't let me assign different colors for everything, so I'm gonna hit white for 1, because I know I got my white thread up top, and I'm gonna hit the light blue, which my light blue is, it's number 17 on this machine, but it's not color coordinated down here. I'm going to hit OK because I can't select anything else, and then that's it. And again, the colors don't match on here like it does on the Marquee. The Marquee is the only screen that has the color matching stuff on the screen. The A-Dubb, kind of intuitive, not as intuitive as the Marquee, but more intuitive than the Mt-1501. Personally, my favorite panel is the Mt-1501 because it's simple. Actually, I'm lying. My favorite panel is the Ricoma Marquee's panel because of how user-friendly it is and how the colors change and everything. But all else fails, just give me the good old-fashioned Mt-1501 and I'm good to go. Let's embroider this thing out, guys, and let's move on to something else. Man, this thing came out great. Woo, like it a lot. All done in one run. So I hope this video was helpful in showing you which model is gonna work the best for you, whether you want the new Marquee with the big panel right here, you want the A-Dubb panel, or you want the good old-fashioned Mt-1501. Guys, the truth is you can't go wrong with either one. They all embroider the same thing. And we're all trying to make money here, so they're all going to produce the same items. It's just a matter of what you like the most in your studio, right? No customer is going to come in here and say, oh my gosh, I'm not getting that because you don't have the Marquee panel. Nobody cares about that. You're the only one that cares about that. So remember, do what's within your budget and do what's most important for you. All right? If you guys are interested to buy a Ricoma embroidery machine, use my Ricoma affiliate link down in the description below. Let me know what else you guys want to see on these touch panels, and I'll make some more videos for you. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?